Let me tell you something, man, about real education, the kind you can't get from no fancy institution. Just a wrench in my hand and these old machines teaching me everything I need to know about being me. Daddy always said, son, watch and learn, while spark plugs fired and engines burned. Now I'm standing here in this old garage, looking at your broken down Dodge. Every dent tells a story, every scratch shows a mile. Think you're looking down on me with that uppity smile, but I got something you can't buy with that degree, a PhD in reality. Got grease on my hands and wisdom in my soul. Got grease on my hands and wisdom in my soul. Everything I need to know about living, learned it from these engines given. Got grease on my hands and wisdom in my soul. You can keep your corner office view. I got oil stained concrete and morning dew. Every broken belt, every seized up gear shows me why some things just appear. Like that fancy talk and those empty words. When metal meets metal is what gets heard. Truth ain't found in no textbook pages, it's written in rust and earned through ages. Got grease on my hands and wisdom in my soul. Got grease on my hands and wisdom in my soul. Everything I need to know about living, learned it from these engines given. Got grease on my hands and wisdom in my soul. Listen up now, let me break it down clean. Every repair job's got a lesson you can't glean. Time and belt taught me patience, spark plugs taught me fire. Transmission showed me how to shift when life takes me higher. Dead battery taught me sometimes you need to jump. Radiator showed me how to keep cool when things get tough. Brake lines taught me when to slow this whole thing down. And that old carburetor how to find solid ground. Every strip bolt is a lesson in humility. Every fixed engine shows the possibility. Can't fake it when you're face to face with steel. That's the moment when you learn what's really real. So you can judge me by these calloused hands, but they fix more than you'll understand. Each scar earned, each lesson learned, while your paper dreams got burned. Got grease on my hands and wisdom in my soul. Got grease on my hands and wisdom in my soul. Got words I hear preserved all in. Rub it up, got grease on my hands and wisdom in my soul. Got grease on my hands, that's all I need to know. Saw you wipe your hands real quick when I reached to hold you tight. I got that look down at my boots like they ain't fitting right. Now you're talking different, like I'm fancy folks in town. Every wrench and socket set built this life you're putting down. Ain't gonna wash this grease off my hands for you. Steel and sweat's all I ever knew. You can take your clean white collar life, but I ain't gonna wash this grease off for you. Remember back when Friday nights meant truck bed, stars and beer. Didn't mind my ragged jeans or how I made my years. Now you're acting ashamed of every dent and rust I wear. Every bolt I've ever turned, paid for all that perfect hair. Ain't gonna change my ways just to fit your shiny scene. I'd rather lose you now than lose the real heart in this machine. Ain't gonna wash this grease off my hands for you. Steel and sweat's all I ever knew. You can take your clean white collar life, but I ain't gonna wash this grease off for you. Let me be what I am. Let these hands tell my truth. Tell my truth. Remember that old man down Cedar Creek way, with calloused hands and hair turned gray. Folks said he was stuck in yesterday, but he knew what he had to say. This dirt don't wash off easy, and I wouldn't want it to. 30 years he worked that field. Through droughts, one storm, he wouldn't yield. Every morning before the sun, same routine since time begun. This dirt don't wash off easy, and I wouldn't want it to. They offered him a fortune for his land, said progress was the only way to stand. But he just smiled and shook his head, and these are the words he said. This dirt don't wash off easy, and I wouldn't want it to. Bangmen came with papers in their hand, talking about some grand master plan. But that old man, he stood his ground, said this ain't just square feet and cried. And I wouldn't want it to. Now his grandson works that same old soul, living proof of all that toil. Some say he's living in the past, Early morning, dew on my boots, walking paths I've known since I was small. Something sacred in these quiet woods makes me wonder if you'd understand it all. What would you say to me now, looking down from your high-rise view? What would you say to me now about the things my family taught me to do? You call it cruel from your distant place, never felt the earth beneath your feet, never knew the peace in my daddy's face when he showed me how to stand strong and free. What would you say to me now, looking down from your high-rise view? What would you say to me now about the things my family taught me to do? He'd wake me before the sun, teach me about respect and pride. Some lessons can't be undone, some truths can't be denied. Your words don't shake my steady hands, can't change the blood that flows in me. This is something you won't understand. It's more than just what your eyes can't see. What would you say to me now, looking down from your high-rise view? What would you say to me now about the things my family taught me to do? What would you say? What would you say to me now? Up before sunrise with coffee in hand, slipped on my boots another day to understand. Some folks look down from their high-rise view, but I got something better, something true. They say I could have been more than what these hands can restore. But grease and steel, they tell my tale, worth more than paper that's up for sale. Yeah, these hands got stories to share for those who look close enough to care. Customer rolling with his fancy degree, looking at me like I ain't what I should be. Until I heard that engine speak its mind, fixed what four dealers couldn't find. Hell, now he's standing grease and steel, they tell my tale, worth more than paper that's up for sale. Yeah, these hands got stories to share for those who look close enough to care. Timing belt slipping, valves out of phase, transmission grinding, finding better ways. Diagnostics running, but I feel the shake. Knowledge in my fingers, no mistake. Headers to gaskets, spark to fuel. They think it's luck, but this ain't no fool. Each bolt and bearing saying to me, this is the education that set me free. Don't need their validation, got my own creation. If every broken engine is my graduation. 'Cause grease and steel, they tell my tale, worth more than paper that's up for sale. Yeah, these hands got stories to share for those who look close enough to care. Those who dare to understand these working hands, these healing hands. These greasy hands no more than books. Yeah. These greasy hands no more than books. Monday morning engine roar, coffee black and short. Something deeper in this place than what they see. Just a wrench in socket set, but that ain't all you get. Oh yeah, they come around with fancy words, think they got it all figured out, but I know what works. These greasy hands no more than books. Every scratch tells what's true. These greasy hands no more than books. Baby, that's my school. Spark plug teaching me today about timing things just right. Broken belt reminds me now, nothing lasts forever. Simple truth beneath the hood, worth more than their degrees. That's right. Don't need no classroom to see clear. Got my wisdom right here in the middle and the ears. These greasy hands no more than books. Every scratch tells what's true. These greasy hands no more than books. And baby, that's my school. Come on now. Y'all can judge me from your towers, but I'm down here in the real, where the rubber meets the road, and the truth, it cuts like steel. Oh yeah. These greasy hands no more than books. Every scratch tells what's true. These greasy hands no more than books. And baby, that's my school. These greasy hands no more than books. These greasy hands no more than books. That's right. These greasy hands no more than books.
Walking these old pine trails alone, something familiar in these stones. Daddy always said stay away, but curiosity made me stray. Down where the creek bends wide, past where the owl likes to hide, through the brush and morning haze, found something from the old days. Well, yeah, can't you tell? Ooh-wee, what do I see? La-da-da, just like Pa. Up in them hills there's a story, something passed down getting hoary. Family business ain't your worry, some things best left in a hurry. Copper pieces catching sun, old wood weathered coming undone. Sweet smell rising through the air like memories floating there. Found Pa's initials carved in oak, ancient wisdom up in smoke. Now I understand it all, why they stood so proud and tall. Sometimes the truth ain't meant for showing, just keep the family flame a-glowing. What's buried deep stays underground till the right one comes around. Business ain't your worry, some things best left in a hurry. Ya-da-da-dum, keep it quiet. Ya-da-da-dum, family pride. Family pride. Fixing cars since '89, boy. See that wrench on the wall, your grandpa's legacy standing tall. Every scratch tells a story of pride, 3 generations side by side. My hands ain't soft, but they're strong. Built this life where we belong. Grease is steel, that's our way. Honest work for honest pay. I see that look in your eyes, friends drive by. But son, there's honor here in every engine I hold dear. One day you'll understand the worth of callous hands. One day you'll see school can wait while I teach you what makes makes us great. Each turn of the wrench, every burn, there's wisdom here learned. My hands ain't soft, but they're strong. Built this life where we belong. Grease and steel, that's our way. Honest work for honest pay. These hands of mine, boy, they're gonna be just fine, boy. Breaking my back in the blistering sun, working all week while the wild weeds run. Sweat on my shirt and dirt in my hair, that's how I know that I've earned my share. Build it brick by brick, oh yeah. Blood and bone won't quit, oh yeah. Every single day I pay my way with everything I gotta make. These hard hands tell my history. Every scratch shows what I can be. Build something real, that's my legacy. Yeah, that's my legacy. Some folks talking about their fancy degrees, but I'm out here building beneath these trees. 10 hours daily in dust and rain, proud of every single muscle strain. Built it brick by brick, oh yeah. Blood and bone won't quit, oh yeah. Every single day I pay my way with everything I got made. These hard hands tell my history. Every scratch shows what I can be. Build something real, that's my legacy. Yeah, that's my legacy. They say I could have been something more, but they can't see what I'm working for. Every beam and board I've placed shows the path that I have traced. These hard hands tell my history. Every scratch shows what I can be. Build something real, that's my legacy. Yeah, that's my legacy. Build something real, yeah. Build something real. Build something real. I see them looking down their nose at my buddy Mike down at the store. His boots are dirty, truck's got rust, but man, that boy knows what life's for. They think we're nothing but trouble, living in these backwoods parts. But Mike just smiles and waves at them, got more peace than they got in their hearts. They're always trying to change our ways, say we ought to be something more. like this, down to your core. They say we're living wrong, but we're living free. Don't need their approval, just let us be. Just let us be. Just let us be. Last weekend at the county fair, some city folk walking through called us backwards, called us dumb, like we ain't worth listening to. But Bobby's got his own business, fixing cars since he was young. No college debt, weighing him down, living life out in the sun. They're always trying to change our ways, say we ought to be something more, but they don't know what freedom means when you're living like this, down to your core. They say we're living wrong, but we're living free. Don't need their approval, just let us be. Just let us be. We ain't asking for their money, we ain't asking for their time. We're just living how we want to. Is that such a heavy crime? You can't keep your fancy lifestyle, we'll keep doing just fine. They say we're living wrong, but we're living free. Don't need their approval, just let us be. Just let us be. Polished floors beneath my feet, such a sight for them to see. Mud cake boots and tattered jeans and the pristine luxury. Walking crowd past judging eyes, let them stare, let them despise, 'cause these boots have stories written in the soul where trouble's hidden. Proper people pressed and clean, pointing fingers, making scenes. Pretty parties, perfect plans, all come crashing, here I stand. Yeah, I track some dirt in your marble hall, watch it stay your perfect world, watch it crawl. But a little truth from the other side, let it sink in deep, let your white walls cry. Coming fast, guess my welcome didn't last. But these callous hands built places where your crystal glass is rested. Every brick and beam you see was laid down by folks like me. So I'll leave my mark right here, let it stay for one more year. Proper people pressed and clean, pointing fingers, making scenes. Pretty parties, perfect plans, all come crashing, here I stand. Yeah, I track some dirt in your marble hall, watch it stay in perfect world, watch it crawl. Brought a little truth from the other side, let it sink in deep, let your white walls cry. can't erase the things we do. Every mansion standing tall, starting with some dirt, that's all. Yeah, I track some dirt in your marble hall. Watch it stain your perfect world, watch it crawl. Brought a little truth from the other side. Let it sink in deep, let your white walls cry.
Tile floor beneath, coffee pot runs strong. 18-wheelers roll through the dark beyond. Working hands, worn and true, night owls passing through, serving coffee, midnight heroes.
Stained overalls, factory badge display, empty cups refill, night slips away. Working hands, worn and true, night owls passing through, serving cup night heroes. Oh, midnight heroes, serving cup night heroes. Oh, midnight heroes. First light breaks the east, new shift stumbles in. Same old weary dance, round and around again. Serving coffee to heroes. Oh, midnight heroes, serving coffee to heroes. Oh, midnight heroes, trucks parked in the open field, stars above won't let me yield to the chaos of the day. Just me and crickets, that's okay. Way out here I'm finally free. These simple moments speak to me. These midnight fields are all I need. These midnight fields are setting me free. These midnight fields are setting me free. Yeah, yeah. Dirt beneath my weathered boots connects me to my ancient roots. Time slows down out here alone. This southern ground is all I know.
rolling up, let me break it down clean. Every night since I was 13, found my peace in these empty spaces, far from all them crowded places. Learned more truth from a cricket song than any lesson that came along. Grandpa taught me what matters most ain't the shine, it's the quiet ghost of who you are when no one sees, just you and land and memories. That's the essence, that's the core, that's what these fields are waiting for. And when the world starts closing in, I know exactly where to begin. Back to these fields, back to me, back where my soul runs wild and free. These midnight fields are all I need. These midnight fields are setting me free. These midnight fields are setting me free. Setting me free, yeah. These midnight fields are all I need. These midnight fields are setting me free. These midnight fields are setting me free. Coffee black, 3 a.m. Trucker cap, worn out Wrangler man. Through that door, light before, night after night, doing what's right. They call us backwards, they call us slow, but they don't know what I know. Midnight saints coming in from the rain. Midnight saints wearing work boots and pain. Midnight saints living day to day. The midnight saints wouldn't have it no other way. Factory hands, diesel stains, working hard through midnight rain. One more shift, one more drift, through the night till morning light. They call us simple, they call us slow, well, they slow, but they don't know what I know. Midnight saints coming in from the rain. Midnight saints wearing work boots and pain. Midnight saints living day to day to day. Midnight saints wouldn't have it no other way. Your fancy cars and suits don't impress me none. Your silver spoons can't feed the rising sun. We're the backbone, we're the muscle and the might. We keep on turning while you sleep at night. Midnight saints coming in from the rain. Midnight saints wearing work boots and pain. Midnight saints living day to day to day. Midnight saints wouldn't have it no other way. Midnight saints, midnight saints, midnight saints, that's who we are. Midnight saints, that's who we are.
mountains where my people stay. 3 generations of doing things our way. Copper coils and mason jars at night. My granddaddy taught me how to do it right. Every drop contains a story true about the men who knew just what to do. When the hard times came and the work was scarce, these hills provided, kept our spirit fierce. My grandpa's recipe flows through these hills. Pure mountain water and time-tested skills. They came by the soul of what we create. In these ancient valleys where traditions wait. Pure mountain water, our legacy runs deep. Time-tested wisdom, a promise we keep.
Tu zgładzi w najdakie szwi. Ai talagi sun zdiwili. Voti eladi uloi. Di cadu no le duda adattati.
Shiny trucks and deals.
We won't sell out.
Think they understand how tradition feels.
Can't be bought.
But there's power in these ancient ways.
Standing strong.
And we'll guard this craft till the final day. Carry on. Let them build their factories down in town, with fancy labels and awards to crown. But when the night falls and the moon rides high, we keep our secrets beneath starlit sky. Some things money just can't ever buy, like the pride that makes a grown man cry when his son first learns to test the drip, and mountain wisdom passes lip to lip. My grandpa's recipe flows through these hills. Pure mountain water and time-tested skills. They can't buy the soul of what we create. In these ancient valleys where traditions wait. Roll up steep, time-tested wisdom, a promise we'll keep. Been up since the daybreak dawn, working till these parts are gone. Got some grease beneath my hands, but I'm a proud, hard-working man. Wrench in my right, tools laid out left. Ain't no shame in what I do, I'm paying all my dues. Got mud on my hands, but money in my pocket. Wouldn't change a single thing, no how. Got mud on my hands, but money in my pocket. This dirty work's my crown somehow. Pipes and pistons day by day. People ask me why I stay in this town beneath the sun, where every job's a race to run. Steel and spark, oil and flame. Built this life with callous palms, no need for fame. Got moan on my somehow. Some folks say I could have been more, but they don't know what I'm living for.
Monday morning, back again, with my tools, my sweat, my grin. Simple truth that sets me free. This work made a man of me. Got mud on my hands, but money in my pocket. Wouldn't change a single thing, no how. Got mud on my hands, but money in my pocket. This dirty work's my crown somehow. Got mud on my head. Got mud on my head.
Pulled up in my pickup truck, dirt road dust on the sides. Some fancy suit at the diner rolled his eyes at my ride. Can tell what he's thinking by that smirk on his face. Another backwoods boy who don't know his place. But he don't know my story or the life that I live. Got calluses and pride that money can't give. They say I should change my ways, clean up, move to town, try to be somebody else, but I'm standing my ground. Ain't changing who I am, don't care what they say. Got mud on my boots and grease on my hands, and that's how it's gonna stay. Raised up on County Line Road, learned to work before I could walk. Daddy taught me right from wrong, with more showing than talk. Every morning before sunrise, I'm out in the fields. Some folks call it simple, but they don't know what it feels like to build something real with your own two hands, while they're all busy judging what they don't understand. They say I should change my ways, clean up, move to town, try to be somebody else, but I'm standing my ground. Ain't changing who I am, don't care what they say. Got mud on my boots and grease on my hands, and that's how it's gonna stay. Maybe I ain't got that college degree, some fancy job in the city, but I got something better, something real and gritty. My word is my bond, my handshake's my deal. While they're chasing what's fake, I know just what's real. Ain't changing who I am, don't care what they say. Got mud on my boots and grease on my hands, and that's how it's gonna stay. No sir, not today, that's just my way. Born and raised, this is who I am, and that's how I'm gonna stay.
change my ways. Don't care what they say. Like a pig in the mud, that's how I'm gonna stay. Got a mud time mind and I ain't gonna change. Got a mud time mind and I ain't gonna change. Got a mud time mind and I ain't gonna change. Got a mud time mind and I ain't gonna change. Tried to fix me, preacher man did too, but I'm stuck in my tracks like super strength glue. Got a more time mind and I ain't gonna change. Got a more time mind and I ain't gonna change. Got a more time mind and I ain't gonna change. Got a more time mind and I ain't gonna change. Callous hands that never fail. Ain't no shame in honest sweat. Everything I am, all I'll ever get. Working till the day is through. That's all I know, that's what I do. They try to change me, try to rearrange me, but they don't know. Can't wash this mud off my soul. Can't wash this mud off my soul. Deep in my bones, it's who I am. This mud off my soul, I am who I am. Simple man with simple ways, sunburned skin and working days. Let them laugh, let them talk. This is my path, this is my walk. Every blister tells it true. Every scar is breaking through. They try to change me, try to rearrange me, but they don't know. No. Can't wash this mud off my soul. Can't wash this mud off my soul. Deep in my bones, it's who I am. This mud
Got mud on my boots and dirt on my jeans. Been working this land since I was a teen. Ain't afraid of no sweat, ain't scared of no rain. That's just how we do it down here in the plain. Yeah, they can call me what they want, but I know who I am. Got calluses on my hands, and I'm proud of where I stand. The money'er, the better, that's what Daddy always said. The money'er, the better, ain't no shame in earning bread. Woo! Four-wheel driving through the backwoods tonight, splashing through puddles in the pale moonlight. My truck's covered brown, but I don't mind none, 'cause getting dirty's half of the fun. Come on! Some folks look down their nose at the life that I choose, but I'd rather be real than pretend I can lose. The muddier, the better, that's what Daddy always said. The muddier, the better, ain't no shame in earning bread. Woo! Been this way for generations, working hard without hesitation. Simple life, but it suits me fine. Wouldn't change it for a dime. Let's go! The money'er, the better, that's what Daddy always said. Hey! The money'er, the better, you can take that to the bank. Clocking at 9, straighten my tie. Still got a red clay on these steel toes. Rich folks staring as they walk inside. Think they know me, but Lord, they don't. Just a country boy running his way through these marble halls and crystal lights. Ooh, crystal lights. These muddy boots don't make me dumb. Been raised right where I come from. Yeah, I see your smirks inside I glance, but just you wait, just you wait. Some lawyer's kid gets too much gin, starts throwing fists at his daddy's friends. They all expect me to lose my cool, but Grandpa taught me better than that. One firm word, a steady hand. Now he's sitting quiet like he should. Like he should. These muddy boots don't make me dumb. Been raised right where I come from. Yeah, I see your smirks inside I glance, but just you wait, just you wait. Then tonight some fool pulled out a blade They thought he'd make his reputation grow, but I move quick, stay calm and cool, got everyone I safe and slow. Like that you're looking different, the urge maybe it ain't so true. These muddy boots saved all of you. Now you know just what I can do. Yeah, took a while, but now you see there's more to life than what you believe. There's more to life than what you believe. Sitting here in stillness now, just me and crickets singing loud. These backwoods waters run so deep, ancient knowledge they quietly keep. My weathered hands grip this old pole, while stars above reveal my soul. These muddy waters taught me more than books ever could. These muddy waters taught me more books ever could. I learned my truth beneath these pines, not from papers or fancy signs. These muddy waters are more than books have. These muddy waters taught me more books ever could. More books ever could. They mock my drawn, calloused hands, but they don't know, don't understand how wisdom flows in simple things, like ripples when the fish takes wing. These muddy waters taught me more than books ever could. These muddy waters taught me more books ever could. Diplomas hang on pristine walls while I study nature's cause. Every splash and every bite teaches wrong from right. These muddy waters taught me more than their leather books in stores. I learned my truth beneath these pines, not from papers or fancy signs. These muddy waters taught them books have. These muddy waters taught me more than books ever could. More than books ever could. These muddy waters taught me more than books ever could. These waters, they run so deep. These muddy waters taught me more than books ever could. I was knee deep in the pit that Saturday, mud cake boots and a beat up Chevrolet. Then I saw you in your jacked up Ford, the The way you hit that throttle, damn, I wanted more. You weren't afraid to get a little dirt. The way you rolled that line just made it hurt. 'Cause you revved that engine just like me. Raw power and mud, that's how we're meant to be. Ain't nothing prettier than your smile when you're burning rubber country style. You flipped me off as you splashed on by. Hell yeah, baby, I ain't even gonna lie. That's the moment that I knew for sure you weren't some prissy chick afraid to score. Took my truck right through that murky pond. Of your wild-ass spirit, I was mighty fond. 'Cause you revved that engine just like me. Raw power and mud, that's how we're meant to be. Ain't nothing prettier than your smile when you're burning rubber country style. Now every weekend we're raising hell. 2 trucks, 1 love story to tell. Don't need no fancy dinner dates, just muddy trails and open gates. And a redneck way. Ain't give a damn what anybody says. Your daddy hates my tattoos and my beard, but baby, when those engines get us clear, there ain't no better feeling in this world than watching you, my backwards baby girl. 'Cause you rev that engine just like me. Raw power and mud, that's how we're meant to be. Ain't nothing prettier than your smile when you're burning rubber country style. Country style. Got a tailgate spread with deer jerky and cheese. Sweet tea in a mason jar under these trees. My dirty boots might not look like much to you, but they tell stories of hard work, tried and true. Some folks think class means caviar and pearls, but I found heaven in these backwoods and rolling hills. Don't need no silk sheets or fancy wine, 'cause what I got right here suits me just fine. Yeah, this is my kind of class. Cold beer in a ball glass, living life with no regrets. That's my kind of fancy, y'all, you bet. Fireflies dancing on a summer night. Good friends laughing, everything feels right. Got catfish frying in a cast iron pan. Living better than any high society man. My chandelier is these bright southern stars. My barns are filled with rusty old cars. Some call it simple, I call it rich. Living free is my kind of luxurious. Yeah, this is my kind of class. Cold beer in a ball glass, living life with no fancy, all you bet. They can keep their country clubs, the champagne in their high-rise views. I've got something money can't buy, something real, something true.
Hey, my kind of fancy. Hey, ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody, 'cause this is my kind of fancy. Yeah, this is my kind of class. Cold beer and a ball blast, living life with no regrets. That's my kind of fancy, y'all. You bet. That's my kind of fancy. That's who I am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I see them peeking through the fence,
Shaking heads, making sense of my life in their minds. But they don't know what I got here. Everything I love is right here. Living in my yard, not in your yard. In your yard. Living in my yard, not in your yard. In your yard. Living in my yard, not in your yard. In your yard. Whoa. Got my old Chevy up on blocks, Friday bonfires, neighborhood talks, letters in mail about my style. I don't care what they say. Got my freedom here to stay. Living in my yard, not in your yard. Living in my yard, not in your yard. Whoa. Y'all don't like my fishing boat, my smoker made of steel, the Christmas lights in July, the way I choose to live. Well, HOA knocking at my door, but this ain't yours anymore. This is mine by design, and I won't change not one thing, 'cause this mess makes me sing. Living in my yard, not in your yard. In your yard. Living in my yard, not in your yard. In your yard. Living in my yard, not in your yard. In your yard. Living in my yard, not in your yard. This is my yard. Oh.